I'm Lynn, and here's what's happening at Utopia Farms today. Sheep farming is not natural, it's man-made.
Mother Nature's not very nice out there today, but Utopia Farm is really nice inside. Yeah. Controlled climate, there's a lot to be said for it. No, he says he doesn't want to go outside.
No, he does. A perfect Dorset look to her that we've been striving for. We don't normally like to ship in the rain. Let's get started. I don't know what Arnie has been saying on his videos, but I can imagine what I'm going to be saying on mine today, because we're having ruthless weather like so many people at this time of year all around the world. It is spring, rain is common, temperatures can be cold, winds. It's not a rare thing that this type of thing happens. We can plan for it, and you gotta expect it. And my guess is that this is just the start of things to come in the future. If you're sheep farming and having lambs out here, they're dying. I can tell you that. We'll see what we're gonna do with our lambs today.
Going out to do chores, and it's raining out. 12 hours after we put the fertilizer on. So it's extremely good for the fertilizer. And it's a wet day. So we'll see how we make out this morning.
We've even got Max and Ben in the milk house right now, sheltered out of the rain. I don't even know where to start on the topic of this weather and having lambs outside right now. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just show you what we do. Because like I said in previous videos, there's an answer for everything. And it may cost a little, but in the long run, it's going to save you a lot of money and a lot of grief. Here's our two lambs that were born yesterday. Snug is a bug in a rug.
Thank God it's not in the UK.
Or anywhere. People are lambing here out on pasture too. And they're gonna say it's natural for them to be born out there. My sheep are tough. And I don't feed my sheep when they're pregnant. Just let them graze the grass that has absolutely no nutrition. And look, she only had one dead lamb. Or she had 2 live ones, but now she has no milk. Or whatever. I've got my lambs are a little bit subpar, but I didn't spend any money. It's all natural. Well, sheep farming is not natural. It's man-made. So that's all I'm going to say on that subject. People want to see disasters and say that's a natural part of farming. But we are here to say that disasters happen, but it's not a natural part of farming. It's a natural part of leaving your sheep and treating them as if they're wild animals.
Hey, buddy.
And then he's in there. Buddy, come on out. Oh, now we got 2 in here. Come on, you guys. I get the point. One of you doesn't even take a bottle. Come on. You're just attention seeking. And everyone's going to say, why do we want all these bottle babies and lambs following us around? That's not natural. You guys are unnatural. At least it's nice and they're alive and they're healthy. And they're going to go on to lead productive lives. We do have a responsibility for our animals in maintaining their well-being while we have them.
You hear that noise? It's just pouring out. The rain coming down. Mother Nature's not very nice out there today. But Utopia Farm is really nice inside. The lights are on. They're all in the dry bedding pack. All waiting to get fed. Yeah, controlled climate. There's a lot to be said for it. Just picking up these bottles. I fed these 6 little lambs. We're gonna go back over to the barn. See how Lynn's making out. Hey, Ben. Yeah, it's just pouring out. Anyways, like I said, I got the fertilizer out yesterday. It should be extremely good on the hay fields. So hopefully you won't get too much rain where it washes it away. But most of it should sink in, hopefully. But yeah, it's just pouring right now. Anyways, I better get going. I got lots of work to do today. Doesn't look like a bear?
Yeah, he does look like a bear.
Oh, he does, look.
I know.
She doesn't want to be.
It's a girl. Oh no, that's the boy with the ram tag. Hey buddies. So our sheep are all indoors. It's pouring rain, but when you look at their pens, they're dirty. So we're gonna be giving these guys straw because the least we can do is look after them.
Watch, hon, watch.
What am I?
No, he says he doesn't want to go outside.
No, he doesn't want to go outside.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, you guys.
I think this guy, I'm not going to sell this guy. I'm going to train him to be a house sheep. I'm going to bring him in the house. I figure this sheep is warmer than you are. Just kidding, hon. Nothing warmer than you toasty little animal. Don't try getting attached to me.
You're making him into a hitter. Look at her. I really like that. We got to put a mark on her.
If I had you in a separate pen, I wouldn't give her any more grain.
No. Well,
she's at the point where she's going to be
all of these sheep don't need a lot of grain.
See, look, they're all loving me today.
Well, yeah, all the boys love you. It's getting the girls to warm up to you. There's a girl. There's a girl. Why don't you pet the girl? It's the girls you want to be petting, not the boys.
Yeah, but hey, no.
That's right. He hits you if you don't pet him. Because he's learned how to get attention.
That's soft here.
Lamb wool.
Well, I got this barn done. They need hay, but they have to wait after lunch.
Other fair weather sheep. All waiting to be fed. Well, we got a lamb on the box. Wants to get a little bit away from the crowd. Oversee it all. You guys hungry? Just grabbed my camera. Might have just got the tail end of it. Was lamb races. Oh, we got a few in here. This is the one that jumps on the mother's back every day, hops into the feeder. I'm pretty sure that's 77 in there with the Suffolk lambs in the races. And we had them at Mischief and Mayhem, those two Dorset lambs. But only ever one goes in the feeder. The other one, I don't even know where she is. She's in the group somewhere. So I'm thinking of calling the one that goes in the feeder all the time the Mayhem one. I'm going to call her May. So it sounds a little nicer. So it's May that's always in the feeder of the Dorset lambs. And she's in having a rowdy time with the Suffolk lambs right now. Although now I don't see her. She was there a second ago. Girl here is number 6. Hi. Definitely on the keeper list. Hi. Hi. And yesterday her brother just got weaned and brought into the pen we were just at. So both of them, despite being twins, were our top growers. And just perfectly built sheep as well. Exactly what you're looking for. Straight back, legs all lined up perfectly. She's got the perfect Dorset look to her that we've been striving for. The wool on the legs, the wool on the cheeks and the top of the head. Ears tilted slightly up with a little rim of wool around them. Wide muzzle up on her tippy toes. Big torso, nice and deep from the top of her shoulders to her armpits. You can see that. Doesn't pull in. Really, really nice sheep. That's what you're looking for in all breeds of sheep. But of course, on top of that now, we're also looking for Dorset traits because we want our Dorsets to all look the same as well. I think we've got the conformation mastered now, and we're well on our way to getting that true Dorset look to them now as well. Too many of them in Canada anyways. Well, actually I see it in other countries too. Just don't look like Dorsets. And it always makes you suspect that there's something else in there. So at least if it looks like a Dorset, you can probably safely say it is a Dorset. It looks like a Dorset, acts like a Dorset, it is a Dorset. Very nice lamb. Definitely a keeper.
So it's sunny out now to rain. Oh, there's another storm coming in right now as we speak. You can hear the wind. And the ground is saturated. And we just received 1 3/4 inches of rain this morning in that gauge. And every pen in the barn is wet from the rain and from just the heavy moist air that's floating around the barn. So today I'm tired and I gotta give hay and straw to everybody today if I can get it all done today. This lamb jumps out about 14 times a day and then can't figure out how to get back in. Anyways, see if anybody had a lamb here. I'm just gonna toss out this little bit of coarse hay right here. And I'm going to give these guys a brand new bale. And nobody had a lamb. So, better get going here.
Okay, early this morning we had someone from way up north come over to get 2 Dorset ewes and 2 Suffolk ewes and a Suffolk ram. We're hoping we can get him into his shipping box, but he chose a snappy ram, and actually when he holds him like this he looks like a show sheep. Like, why is he such a nice ram? He looks nicer when he holds him. Hey buddy, you You look really nice. Our sheep in general are quiet.
So we purchased Snappy at a show, and he actually is really good for us. But his father had a broken leg.
That's why we called him Snappy. It healed, and he never got arthritis or anything. But they showed him with a broken leg, and he still won the shows. You got to position his leg better. Position his leg. Oh, there we go. You look really handsome. Yeah, it took a little bit of sorting because we had to find the right size and make sure that nobody was related to anybody. But no one's related here. They're a good match. This guy's really quiet. Well, he'll be a little wild probably getting him on the trailer, but he's a very friendly ram. The bad thing about today is that it's raining. We don't normally like to ship in the rain, but we've got rain for the next 2 weeks, and this guy had limited time for picking them up, so it's unfortunate.
He's got a half door. Try to get them all in here, and then if you just hold this, it should be fine. As long as it's slip off. I'm sure they'll run right in. So,
He might be more likely to run in if a ewe goes in first.
I think it'll be fine. Hey, buddy.
No.
Now he's low. You have to go around here. There you go.
Turn around. I can stand here.
Over here a little bit. And then once one goes, it'll all go.
So no one's going to volunteer.
No
It's
one's
too steep.
Just going to let them calm down a little bit. I'm going to have to get in there a little bit.
Don't jump, buddies.
If that one was standing in front of the entrance there.
Yeah, no one can go in with her there.
You want to be the first one. You've done this before.
Has he done it before?
Lamb. Who else wants to give it a go?
Get a girl.
I'm on the wrong side, actually. Oh, no. Oh, come on, you can go on.
I'm thinking I could hold that panel up there and you two guys can push them in.
Oh, you win almost.
And let that gate shut. isn't she walking in? If you listen carefully, you can hear the pouring rain and wind out there too, which doesn't help. Got them all in. This is a young man's sport, not an old man's sport. They all fit in there really well, actually. It's actually a nice box. Okay, morning chores are done. The sheep are on their way to northern Ontario, and I'm telling you, it's worse today than yesterday. It's ruthless. So we've rolled up all the curtains on the barns to stop the rain from coming in because it's soaking all the bedding. And I guess this afternoon it's a bedding day.
Just putting some bedding out for these guys. So we had, like I said, we just had some terrible rains. It's probably washing away my fertilizer I put on the hay fields, but these guys are all dry tonight. Just put a bunch of bedding down. And I don't know why we have a white sheep in this pen. Which shouldn't be here. But I'm gonna move over to the Dorsets are wet too, so we're gonna do them. And whoop, these guys are all done. Hey, Bobs. So we're a little busy today, but they'll like that tonight. So Dorsets are all done. They'll level this straw out this afternoon. Big guy there. So, yeah, I'm looking at this guy right here. Kind of like that. He's a smaller guy. I think he's younger. He's got that. He's got that nice square rump on him, eh? Anyways, ready to go on. I got quite a bit more barns to do yet. These guys will have a nice evening. Hey, Bob. Got 2 more barns to do yet before we get done. So, and I guess these guys got a bale of hay this morning, and they're going to have another bale tonight. Just gave these guys a little bit of bedding too. These are all first time lambs. Hey girls, hey. Well, it's not raining now, so probably should put this curtain down. Get rid of the dust a little bit. There we go. It's actually quite windy, so I'm thinking there's probably another storm coming in. They are predicting about 2 weeks of bad weather for us. So and these are the rams we pulled out of the group. A lot of these, there's a few ewes in here, but A lot of these rams aren't going to be leaving. Well, I mean, they're going to be sold for breeding stock. Hey, boys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Show everybody how good you guys look. There you go. These are all the Dorsets at the back. Come on, Ben. Get out. Get out, Ben. Ben, get out. Go on. Get outside. Go on. Get out. Ben's a little bit of an irritant. That's Glad's son right there. We're going to do a DNA test on him to see if he's an RR. But these are all well heavy set rams. Hey buddies, hey. Come on. I can't keep them all, so I think there'll be a few of these in here that will probably call out. We only want to sell the very best we have, so they got a little straw too. And we'll probably be moving on to the last barn. Where the little lambs are. You can see puddles all over the place. It's just poured this morning. I'm not complaining because, boy, without rain you got nothing. So, I didn't close up all the curtains, but now I'm going to open them up. Get a little bit of fresh air in here. Hey, girl, come on. Hi, guys. I don't think the lambs like the straw. I think the straw is too dusty.
Well, at least the rain stopped, even if the wind didn't. But it's very important that we get all the bedding in today because the blowing rain made everything soaking wet in the barns. You guys are acting a little excited because they think I'm bringing them a bottle. But in fact, I'm just helping Arnie with some straw here. And I had rolled all these curtains up, as you can see there, this morning because you wouldn't believe how much rain was blowing in here, but I didn't have my camera with me because we had a visitor coming and I was occupied. But right now the rain stopped and we don't mind the wind blowing in because these lambs like the wind and fresh air. But we did want to keep the water out of here because nobody wants to lay in a wet bed. Lambs running around playing are happy lambs. It's not bottle time. So Arnie put the bale in here, and when he took the strings off, the whole thing blew up right here. So we wanted to get the skid steer in here to push it out. See, these moms know when you're opening gates around the creep area that maybe we left one open and they can come in and get some of that creep feed. Yeah, I forgot to mention that the ewe that was in here with the mastitis that was down, we finally did make the decision to put her down. Her lambs seem to be coping fine. Mastitis, when they go down with it, they rarely come back up. And if they do, they are going to be a cull animal anyway. But never a nice thing to have happen. are extremely grateful to have the sheep in these coveralls. Like I said, they're a very inexpensive solution, and with these curtains on, they're almost indistinguishable from being outside for the amount of freshness and light that they get in here and the ability to run around and stuff. But at the same time, it protects them from the elements, whatever those elements are, like scorching sunlight, pouring rain, freezing rain, snow, all kinds of stuff. It's kind of the best of both worlds. We're very happy about these coveralls. Would recommend them to anyone. There's a keeper ewe lamb right here. Aren't you lovely? Gonna bring the ewes he didn't take back to their home. They aren't gonna want to step into the puddle, but once they're out,
They survived in the field.
our guys wouldn't. You guys are a little spoiled. Hopefully not. They're trying to get away there, going the wrong direction. But now they should see it. Gates open. Their friends are calling them. They sure didn't want to leave their home, but they're real happy to go back. We thought they'd be in the barn for a while because it was going to be pouring rain for the next 2 weeks, but this break was unexpected, so we took it. There's your friends. We're back together again. That's it for another day at Utopia Farms. If you like a lot of noise and sheep running around, this is the place to be. At least it's dry. Bye for now.